The FC crew assess whether Manchester United have actually improved or are benefiting from a favourable run of fixtures. With the January window on the horizon, there's plenty brewing in the transfer market. All the latest deals and potential deals can be found here. Top story: Barcelona mulling Martial move. Anthony Martial is hitting the headlines at the moment. Hot on the heels of reports that Arsenal will be targeting the Manchester United forward, the Mail declares that Barcelona also have him in their sights. Citing reports in Spain, it states they are eager to take advantage of Jose Mourinho's reluctance to hand Martial a starting spot by bringing him to the Camp Nou. The France international has started only once in the Premier League this season but has amassed 5 goals in all competitions, and the Mail reports that Barcelona believe he is good enough to succeed for them. With Ousmane Dembélé missing due to a long-term injury, Barca are eager to strengthen their attacking options as they look to continue the perfect start that has seen them win their first 7 La Liga games. And the Mail adds that, with Martial behind Marcus Rashford in the United pecking order and unlikely to play down the middle given Romelu Lukaku's hot start to life at the club, Barcelona could make their move sooner rather than later. Reports over the weekend suggested Arsenal boss Arsène Wenger sees the 21-year-old as an ideal fit either out wide or through the middle as he plans for life without Alexis Sanchez, but he could now miss out. After being linked with Arsenal, Anthony Martial is now reportedly a target for Barcelona. De Gea in PSG's sights. Could Paris Saint-Germain's mega money take on the transfer world see them make a summer move for Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea? The Express, citing French reports, suggests that is a possibility, with PSG coach Unai Emery uncertain about either Alphonse Areola and Kevin Trapp and already having been linked with Atletico Madrid's Jan Oblak. De Gea has long been a target for Real Madrid, but PSG have the means to match anything the Spanish club can offer, and the Express writes that they are likely to make more big deals. It adds that the chance of one of those being for the Spain international has increased, with PSG director of football Antero Henrique said to have already talked to his agent Jorge Mendes. United, however, are keen to tie De Gea down to a new contract and were last month said to be confident that he would say yes to a long-term agreement. Tapens: when Manchester City released right-back Bakary Sagna in the summer, it seemed only a matter of time before he found a new club, with both Crystal Palace and Brighton interested. But with no move having materialised, the Manchester Evening News reports that Sagna could now be on his way to Leicester, with the Foxes interested in the 34-year-old, and Torino also thought to be keen. West Bromwich Albion manager Tony Pulis is one of several Premier League bosses to have been offered the chance to sign former Liverpool and Chelsea midfielder Raúl Meireles, according to the Birmingham Mail. It states that Meireles, a free agent since leaving Fenerbahce, is hoping for a Premier League return before retiring and could also potentially achieve that with Swansea, Leicester or Watford. Page 2: The FC crew assess whether Manchester United have actually improved or are benefiting from a favourable run of fixtures. With the January window on the horizon, there's plenty brewing in the transfer market. All the latest deals and potential deals can be found here. Top story: Barcelona mulling Martial move. Anthony Martial is hitting the headlines at the moment. Hot on the heels of reports that Arsenal will be targeting the Manchester United forward, the Mail declares that Barcelona also have him in their sights. Citing reports in Spain, it states they are eager to take advantage of Jose Mourinho's reluctance. Steve Nicol and Alexis Nunes talked the position battle of Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial and which player has the edge early in the season. The FC panel debate if Arsenal will make a legitimate push for the Premier League's top 4 this season. With 5 clean sheets in the last 5 Prem games, Stuart Robson explains the keys to Arsenal's defensive transformation. The crew answer your tweets on Jurgen Klopp's job security, the hype surrounding Dele Alli and Carlo Ancelotti's chances of managing Arsenal. With the January window on the horizon, there's plenty brewing in the transfer market. All the latest deals and potential deals can be found here. Gunners plot ambitious Martial move. Arsenal have made plans for the probable event that Alexis Sanchez leaves in the next year, with the Mirror revealing that the Gunners are targeting Manchester United star Anthony Martial. The Chilean has long been linked with Manchester City, while Arsenal failed to strike a deal for a replacement late in the summer. Steve Nicol believes Emre Can is one of Liverpool's most important and reliable players. Man United want Liverpool's Can. Manchester United are set to spark a transfer war with Liverpool after joining the race for midfielder Emre Can, according to TalkSport. Can's contract expires next summer and, despite opening negotiations over a new deal some time ago, it's thought the 23-year-old wants to assess his options before committing to a longer stay at Anfield. Juventus have been strongly linked with a move for the German international, but it now appears that Liverpool's bitter rivals. The latest transfer rumours from around the world. Things change in the blink of an eye in football. The Football Whispers Index takes the latest transfer rumours and gives them a score out of 5. The higher the score, the more realistic and reliable the whisper. Here are today's top 5 emerging whispers. And keep an eye on transfer talk for all the latest gossip. William Carvalho to Monaco. West Ham target Carvalho is attracting interest from Monaco. The Portugal international, who was heavily linked with a move to Stuart Robson, and the ESPN FC panel talk Mesut Ozil and whether he can reintegrate himself into the Arsenal squad. Deadline day has come and gone, and all the latest deals and potential deals can be found here, but there's plenty brewing in the market as clubs begin to look toward January. Neymar wants Sanchez at PSG. Paris Saint-Germain hope to sneak ahead of Manchester City in the race for Alexis Sanchez in order to fulfill a promise to Neymar, according to the Daily Mail. The report states that Neymar included Sanchez on his wish list when PSG asked what it would take to prize the Brazilian from Barcelona. The latest transfer rumours from around the world. Things change in the blink of an eye in football. The Football Whispers Index takes the latest transfer rumours and gives them a score out of 5. The higher the score, the more realistic and reliable the whisper. Here are today's top 5 emerging whispers. And keep an eye on transfer talk for all the latest gossip. Theo Walcott to Everton. The English forward could look to leave the Emirates next summer after struggling to secure a first-team spot at the club this season. Arsene